So 7 years ago, so now moving a little bit more forward, the Brown Boys had been invented or started.
Right.
Tell me about that. Who came up with the name, the logo, that whole thing? Oh, sorry. Let's cheers to some champagne first, man.
Hold on.
Cheers, yo.
Glad you guys are here.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Family
Cheers.
guy.
Salute.
Cheers.
I'm gonna put this to the side.
You guys want some champagne? You good? Here, we got some. Just come help yourself. All right.
Yeah.
Brown Boys.
Brown Boys. So that was around 2013, 2014 time. It was me, Malton, Jimmy King, another artist.
Oh, damn. I forgot about him.
Yeah, he also.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah, shout out to
Yo.
Jimmy.
Oh,
DM them
shit.
the other day, like, yo, let's link up, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, that has to be
So
crazy.
I met him at.
Is he Indian, Jimmy
No,
Kim?
no. He's,
Oh, no.
He's like Filipino.
Was he?
uh,
I thought it was.
No, he's like, he's African.
Everybody's so scared to say black now. He's, like, he's black.
Probably like,
I thought he was black, yeah.
he's like,
he's a mix. He's
Yeah, he's a
black.
mix.
Yeah, with Caribbean
okay.
and something. You know what I mean?
he's got some Chinese or
Yeah,
like,
some
some
Asian.
Asian.
Oh,
in
okay,
him.
Oh yeah,
okay.
his dad, was part Asian or something like that.
Still brown, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he was in Streetsville with me. That's where I linked up with him, and I was good friends with him, and also introduced all of us together. You know what I mean? And so at that time, we had another group name. It was called Block Suppliers, BSC, Block Suppliers Entertainment. That before the whole Brown Boys thing, we had that, just like a name, a group name.
Yeah.
And
You were with Drugs too for a little bit. Was that before Brown Boys? Remember DRUGS where?
no, that was just like a clothing line.
Yeah, there was an Indian guy who was running that.
Yeah.
Clothes. That was. I guess that was just in between. You were supporting that a bit too, right?
Yeah. I liked what
The
it
whole
stood
look
for.
of it, yeah, it was
Do
dope.
right, you gain success.
Yeah. It was
I
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, no, I was repping that for a little bit, and
This guy's an industry hoe.
so where was I? Yeah. So then after BSE, me and Malton, we started Brown Boys. So at that time, it's like a street lingo. Brown Boys meaning like so our Canadian dollar currency, the highest denomination bill we have is $100 bill, which is brown.
Yeah.
So when you have a bunch of $100 bills in the streets, they call it Brown Boys.
Yeah.
So then we kind of took that and then and obviously we're brown, we're Indian. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of people thought, oh, it's just that, but
It meant more.
until we explain it, then other people get it. They're like, oh yeah, Brown Boys because they're brown. That's why they
Yeah.
made that. But it's like two meanings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's about getting money.
Yeah,
like
I didn't know that other
I didn't
one.
know
Yeah.
that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
the
Much
issue is
alive.
because only our money's brown, like America
Yeah.
got colorless
Yeah.
money. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just thinking straight.
Yeah.
like,
Right.
brown boys,
But we're
okay.
basing it out of where we're from,
Uh-huh.
Canada.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
learned
you
about it
didn't-
because we're
That's a
this.
fun fact. I didn't know
I
that
didn't
either.
know
No,
that.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
the main thing was actually the money.
Yeah,
The
that was
money.
the main.
Yeah.
Because we're doing hip hop music, right? We weren't
Yeah.
into
It's already
music at
obvious
that
you're
time.
brown, but the playoff is kind of
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
that works. Yeah.
So
Everybody
then-
in India googling the $100 bill.
yeah. Right?
You're gonna see Gandhi's face on this.
So yeah, no, we were just at my house where we lived, and we just kind of said like, "Oh, Brown Boys, like yo, let's."
But we were sitting on the steps at his house. We just
Yeah.
finished playing ball.
Yeah.
We literally walked inside, and this was like, cause we had like 4 or 5 guys part of the team. And it's not like we had a record label; it was just a bunch of guys shooting hoops, or the same way we shot hoops is how we made music. Like, yo, make your music, shoot your hoops, and go home.
Yeah.
Not thinking much is coming
It's a
out of
hobby.
this.
It was
Uh-huh.
fun.
It's a hobby, right?
Yeah.
So we had like 4 or 5 guys. Jimmy, Fateh, like we're all together,
Yeah.
But everybody at this point, but we've been doing it 4 or 5 years together. Everybody wants to go their own way, and which is right. So Fateh was doing his own thing now. Jimmy's doing his own thing, and we wanted a new image, And we're sitting on the steps, and we ran through like 4 or 5 names, like just sitting there, And this guy just said Brown Boys, and I was like, shit. I was like, oh, okay.
You remember any of the other options? What the?
Nah, I don't remember, but I know we ran through like a bit of a few names there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
for a
I
couple
don't
days
recall.
prior to, we were in that phase where you want to just
Like
change.
yo, we need to
the
like
image,
just come out with like
rebrand. So
rebrand
that's
and-
the right term. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come correct this time.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like not like on a more professional level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so we came up with Brown Boys, and then from there, I'm a brown boy. He, you know what I mean? He came up with that. We started putting that in front of the song. Like this is like 2014, 2013. So we've
Yeah.
been just pushing that. You know what I mean? So Yeah, so that's how we came
how
up
it
with
came
that,
up.
and then just made it into like a brand, clothing brand.
Yeah,
And then-
clothing wise, I don't do nothing for the clothes.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. You know, he
Okay.
does all that.
Okay, because
He
I
takes
seen
it.
you guys got the website, you guys got the
Yeah,
you
yeah,
sell
yeah.
all
He
the
takes care of
merchandise,
that.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's important, man. I think as an artist or as a label or a team, you got to come full circle with all that stuff because all that stuff matters. There's you guys obviously have fans out there, people who follow you, listen to your music. So if they can be a part of that by rocking a hat, a shirt, whatever it
Yeah.
is, you know, I know you even sell the chain on there as well.
Yeah,
and obviously not the real one, but it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
version
yeah.
of that, right?
Right,
But
right.
I mean, it's cool that you're allowing people to come into your world and experience that
Yeah,
as well.
that's the thing. Like I knew from like high school times like the importance of branding.
Mhm.
Like I kind of had that instilled in me just from I guess influences from Dipset or just seeing
Yeah.
how what they were doing and
Yeah.
how they were moving. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I came up like drew up like the logo or whatever and then slapped it on a t-shirt on a hat and you know what I mean? Like I just knew that talent is one thing, you know what I mean? But you gotta have a like you gotta brand it correctly, you know what I mean? To the point where people wanna be a part of it and rep that too. It's like it's like free promotion. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I
what
mean?
it
So
is,
it's
yeah.
like, so that was I knew from a young age like that was very important. Branding.